The crossbow in Advanced Warfare is an entirely unique weapon that fires explosive bolts that stick to the target. Instantly fatal if they stick and detonate, the crossbow demands extreme accuracy and compensation for its travel time and arc of flight. Now, considering Advanced Warfare is set in the future, the possibilities for an epic crossbow were there. However, the crossbow is one of, if not the worst weapons in the entire game. To make matters worse for challenge seekers, it's unlocked at level 48, so if you plan on prestiging, you'll need to use a token to permanently unlock it. The crossbow has the biggest drawbacks of any of the launchers or special weapons in the game, and none of the strengths of any of them. Now, I'm not saying you can't get kills with the crossbow, I'm just saying it's the most utterly useless weapon in the game at the moment. Even if you use it at long ranges, it's a chore because if the target takes even one single step in any direction, you're gonna miss. So since the crossbow is painstakingly bad, it's no wonder that the camo challenges follow suit. My inbox is constantly flooded with people asking me to cover two challenges in particular, the double kills and the skeet shooters. I'm going to cover both of these challenges, rest assured, but let's start with the double kills first. The double play challenge. Get 10 double kills with the crossbow. The reward for this challenge is the concrete camo. Now you would think that getting double kills with an explosive weapon in this game wouldn't be that difficult, but it is, and extremely difficult. So there are a few methods you can use to complete this challenge, but there's one in particular that was far quicker than the rest. I'll discuss a few of these tactics before getting to, in my opinion, the best one. So first of all, the way you would assume would work for this is to just fire your bolt at an occupied objective and hope to blow up two people. Or you could stick someone with the bolt and have them explode near a teammate, sort of like a walking kamikaze. While both these methods sound ideal in writing, it's awful in practice. The blast radius for the crossbow is so abysmally small that you'll rarely ever blow anyone up other than someone who is directly stuck with the bolt. Not to mention that you can only kill two people with the explosion. For example, let's say you see two people capping a flag in domination and you shoot a bolt at them. The crossbow bolt will take a moment to explode, and in that moment, let's say another person hops on the flag. Your explosion then kills all three. In this scenario, you will not get a double kill, but rather a triple. And this, of course, does not count. Even though you technically killed two people with the triple kill, you have to get a double kill in order for it to count. I've seen a lot of people also recommend playing in hardcore mode and using Danger Close. But Danger Close only affects the damage, remember, and not the range of the explosion. And the minimum damage is already enough to kill in hardcore mode, so Danger Close essentially does nothing there. Another strategy is to utilize a lesser known tip. As long as the second kill in a double kill is with the crossbow, it'll still count. So what I mean by this, for instance, is let's say you chucked a Semtex into a room at random and then immediately shot your crossbow at someone. Your Semtex blows up and kills one guy, and then immediately after your crossbow bolt blows someone else up. That, of course, is a double kill, and since the second kill was with the crossbow, it'll still count as a double kill for that. I guess I'm trying to say you don't have to necessarily get both kills with the crossbow. As long as your second kill in the double kill is with it, it'll count. The problem with this method is that there are only a few viable ways to do this. One is, of course, as I just mentioned, chucking either a frag grenade or a Semtex, hoping to get a kill and getting a second kill with the crossbow bolt immediately after. Another is shooting a person with the crossbow for a direct hit, swapping to another weapon and killing someone else before the bolt blows up. Or vice versa, kill someone with your weapon and then switch to your crossbow and shoot someone else. You'd probably need to play hardcore mode for this, since a direct hit in hardcore is a one-shot kill, so you wouldn't have to wait for the bolt to blow up. And of course, kill streaks also work with this method. So for example, if you get a kill with an offensive score streak and then another immediately after with the crossbow, it would work. In my opinion, these methods aren't very useful, mostly because of the extremely short double kill timer. You need a surefire way of killing two people in rapid succession, and none of the methods I just mentioned will do that. So now to the method that worked the best for me. My strategy doesn't even involve the crossbow per se. If you're holding the crossbow and punch someone, it counts as a kill for the crossbow. With this knowledge, I've read others saying the easiest method for this is to hit one enemy with the crossbow bolt and melee someone else next to him. But how viable is that? How often are you going to A, stick someone with a crossbow bolt, and B, find someone dumb enough to be standing around that you can melee them instantly after shooting his friend? No, the more viable strategy is to treat the crossbow as a knife. And that is my tactic. You want to make an incredible Hulk-like class focused on speed and cold cocking the ever-living crap out of every enemy you see. Attempt your best, only use me blade impersonation, and tiger uppercut every last enemy you encounter. If you melee 2 people with the crossbow fast enough in rapid succession, you'll breeze through these 10 double kills. The window of opportunity for double kills, as I already mentioned, is incredibly small. So watch here in this clip. You'll see that I melee 2 people rapidly with the crossbow. The total time was 2.11 seconds. And this did not give me a double kill. You have to be quicker than that. Now here's a clip where I do get a double kill by meleeing with the crossbow. The total time here was 1.11 seconds, and it did count. So based on testing, you have approximately 1.3 seconds or less to get 2 kills, or else it won't count as a double kill. Don't let this discourage you, however. This is still far easier than getting double kills any other way with the crossbow. So let's do a quick class setup before I discuss game modes. So in order to Hulk smash your way to 10 double kills with the melee method, you need some speed. For this reason, I recommend the lightweight perk and the Exo overclock ability. Both of these are essential for getting into melee range as fast as you can. The crossbow already offers 100 movement speed on its own. Next, I strongly recommend a second Exo ability, which will require the Tactician wildcard. So there's 2 viable options here, Exo Stim and Exo Cloak. In my opinion, Stim is far more useful. Cloak can help you sneak up on people more easily, but as soon as you melee once, you become uncloaked, which won't help you with the second person you have to get. Exo Stim will grant you a temporary health bonus, however, it lasts extremely short. For this reason, I recommend the Overcharged perk as well. This will increase your time for both Exo abilities. Sadly, Overcharged makes Exo Stim only last 1 second longer. It goes from 3 seconds to 4 seconds. So this makes it more important for the Overclock ability, which increases from 11 seconds to a whopping 17 seconds. I also recommend the Blast Suppressor perk to keep your Exo movements off the radar. But more importantly, the Blind Eye perk. It's bad enough you'll be utilizing the worst weapon in the game and going for some of the hardest challenges, so there's no reason to let enemy score streaks take advantage of you as well. So this should leave you with 4 points left, and you can do whatever you want. I couldn't find any other perk to utilize from the 2nd or 3rd tier that would help with speed or meleeing, so I opted for 3 score streaks with the support module, so I could at least earn something and feel accomplished. With the last point, I just put an attachment on the crossbow for the hell of it. You could also use these 4 points to opt for a primary weapon with 1 attachment and the Fast Hands perk. Sometimes, if the match wasn't going too hot or my KD dropped below what I expected, I'd swap to a class like this and try to redeem myself before the match ended, while still having the opportunity to switch to the crossbow and get some kills. So even with my double melee tactic, you still need to play the right game modes or it'll still be incredibly difficult. So what game mode could we play that offers the most chances to encounter 2 people at once? The best answer is Ground War. Now any game type in Ground War will work wonders for this challenge. More people, more chances for double kills. I got most of my double kills in normal modes, but then I thought I'd try Ground War to see how I fared, and lo and behold, I was getting anywhere from 2 to 5 double melee kills a match. Had I done this from the start, I literally could have completed this challenge in around an hour. Now for you last gen console users who don't have Ground War, the next best option is Free-For-All. The spawns are so bad in Free-For-All that they actually help you. If you've never played Free-For-All before, be prepared to have some of the worst spawns in the game. However, as I said, this is a benefit for doing this challenge. Since people spawn so close together, you have ample opportunities to kill 2 people in a row within 1.3 seconds. Not only this, but you don't have 5 other teammates ganking your kills like in other modes, which can be very annoying. There was nothing worse than seeing 2 enemies with their backs turned to you, just waiting to get double meleeed, only to have your teammate kill them both instantly. So either Ground War or Free-For-All, either will work. Obviously, the smaller the map, the greater the odds of getting a double kill. If you happen to see the DLC map Urban, vote it. You should reap multiple double kills on this small map. And that's my strategy for this often requested challenge. Forget trying to use the weapon as it was actually intended. You'll rarely ever get double kills like that. Instead, use perks and abilities that increase your speed and keep you off the radar so that you can run around cold cocking people into oblivion with the melee punches. Your goal is to melee 2 people in less than 1.3 seconds to achieve a double kill. All, of course, while holding the crossbow. Now don't get me wrong, it's still hard to do, but it's nowhere near as difficult as using the weapon itself. Smaller maps on Free-For-All or Ground War will increase your odds of encountering 2 people in rapid succession. So get angry, turn green, and Hulk smash your way to 10 double kills.